The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Shoot. Yellow.
Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
And he's got it to about the 40. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? That's complete right side to Lazard. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 6. Mega. Set, huh?
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. He completes this to Sutton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Watch out now.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Field, black. Ready, go.
Walker is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got it. Touchdown. Allen Lazard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 right at the 30. Here's Christian McCaffrey. His pops was a Giant for 3 years. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also from kicking one through the post. Well done.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Back to throw, Purdy. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
And Lance now to throw. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cortland Sutton, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
2nd and 10.
Go. Go.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Purdy off the play fake. He'll let it fly for Austin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Calvin Austin, 61 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. Now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we
So
go.
for this
Here we
offense,
go.
Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Slide through. Set.
The Lance going to throw. Flushed out right. And fights through one man. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Smash. Red. Blue striker. Here we go. Set.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throw out wide to Walker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Red, yellow. Come on, set. Ready.
Lance looks to throw again. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Alan Lazard, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here we go. Shot.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. The Niners at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Calvin Austin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. A try here for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here we go. You yellow. Set.
Now Lance. He completes this to Walker. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
10. Fight. White. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Claws red. Down. 6. Mega. Ready.
Now a play fake. Lance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Set. Hut. Drill green. Hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go. Smack. Red. Blue striking. Set. Go.
And they'll go for it. Lance. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. He's got it at the 15. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go.
Here's Lance. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Eagle blue. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready?
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Alan Lazard, as the first half is winding down. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll let it fly for Austin. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They go play action here, Purdy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the left sideline, and he will take it on in front.